I say, that is why I say, that is why I thought, that is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I I don't come to speak my mind with no delay. Let them know say una eyes are clear about una way. Watch out, many things they happen in that country you dey. So some people trouble upon people every day. Even when you dey, you go talk say you know dey. I need to understand why this one happen. I need to understand why the truth apart. The promise that we got and nationalize. The promise we will live and no complaints. Watch me far away. Watch me far away. See me far away. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself. Then think say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, you go like to pretend. Do not run away from me. Kind of sober than you. That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I thought. That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I am. Samada, ta ta ta, kick it out. I come back again to tell people say, now here we dey. We don't come to stay. I say no retreat, no surrender. We're living big, but no array. Look at the soldiers killing innocent Biafrans every day. Look at Islam killing innocent Christians every day. It's depending on you, it's depending on you, it's depending on you. Chupoki Kofiama, Patranya say Yamaka, Patranya say Yamaka. I know Ginaka, that is why I say, that is why I thought, that is why I know, that is why I say, that is why I thought, that is why I know. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Muhammadikewan, Biafra nile, ayisigi gabaniru, Onya kaya tocha, weli feneme, Onye naya netuno hile, Chukwu kwa mawaja. You are whiter than snow, Oku kibesyoku. We stand where you stand, we say no secret trial. Onyinye Chukwu, Ezosika, Osiki, Muhammadike, no secret trial. Prophet Yahweh's young, Osiki, Muhammadike, Osiki Jisike, Mazus, Ejike, Koli, Osiki. One day put a DJ, Sikwa, no well if a name, no well if an affair, no well if an actor. Yes, see one name, Victor Chimezie Okorochukwu Igbo Network Television London Osiki Chisike na hapu gị n'azụ ụmụ Biafra niile nke dị n'ụwa asị gị gaba n'iru no secret trial no secret trial no secret trial no secret trial hey! Watch me far away see me far away tell me what you saw I will show you what I have because I have myself. Oh, then think say na defense. Oh, make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, oh, you go like to pretend. Oh, do not run away. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I thought. Na hapu gị n'azụ ụmụ Biafra niile nke dị n'ụwa asị gị gaba n'iru
9/11, 2001 in Nigeria, they executed a major attack, killing over 1,000 Christians in one swoop. And that was kind of their mark in the sand that the jihad is starting again. Mm-hmm. And ever since then, so we say over the last 20 years, they have been actively moving and systematically been restarted the jihad and conquering territory. During the British, there was peace. There's really peace amongst all the tribes, and because they kind of kept order. But go to 9/11, 2001, 1,000 Christians get killed, and then systematically moving.
So that was right after 9/11, but was it like on the same day? Oh, really? So they did it. They did it in conjunction.
Exact same day in conjunction. Okay. And that's another thing no one talks about. Major attack happened. 1,000 Christians died in Nigeria. Got no attention whatsoever. No notice. Mm-hmm. But ever since then, they have elevated and continue their jihad and continue to get more political power. And now we're to the point where the last 3 presidents of Nigeria have been Muslims, and the vice presidents have also been Muslims. Muslim tickets. And
is Nigeria a Muslim majority country now?
No, it was, but no, it's still Christian majority.
Okay.
You could ask people, they say, oh, it's 50-50. That's just a general thing. But
right.
If you ask Christians, they'll say they're actually more Christians than Muslims.
So it's actually majority, but the last 3 election cycles have been Muslim tickets. And that has allowed, I say, political cover for these terrorists to run around the country unimpeded with AK-47s and all sorts of other military-style weapons going around and doing killing, while Nigeria's a country that banned guns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to have a gun in Nigeria, you have to register it, and typically it's for hunting. You can't, if you use it on a human, even if you're defending your house, someone's coming in, you shoot them, you could go to jail.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, there are states in the United States where that's the case. You know, if you're in New Jersey or Massachusetts or Illinois or any other, there's probably 7 or 8 different states where that's the case. But
for some reason, terrorists, a band of motorcycles with AK-47s and RPGs just blow by the police and the military. They're out in Nigeria. They let them go right on by.
Why is that? So it's typical of leftist governments, to be honest with you. But go ahead.
It's there's a lot of reasons as to why, and we can go into the corruption talk later about how a lot of Nigerian government officials are on the take. They're being paid off, and some of them are even profiting off of the activities of the terrorists through their kidnapping, the extortion, the stealing of lands, and the jizya they're making the farmers pay in the communities. But it's corrupt from the top down, but many of these, there are politicians that are on the take and profiting off of this.
It's not about ransom. They just want to pass a message. We can come in. We can do what we need to do. And there are some hardliners in this government that are sponsoring this kind of narratives. They just want to show that they can Islamize this country. They think about Taliban. They think about the Mujahideens. And they want to replicate it in this country. And they don't care what happened. They simply don't care. As long as at the end of the day, there's Sharia and there is whatever thing they have in their head they want to achieve. So these people that are sending messages are sponsored by Nigerians. You remember this Boko Haram issue started since 2012. Yeah. And I was in the military intelligence that time. We arrested those people. It is my organization that actually conducts interrogation and interview. And they mention names. I mean, I can't come on air and start mentioning names of people that are presently in government now that I know. Presently in government. That the
thing uh, Nigerian government is afraid of is IPOB. And that is why they are trying in every way, I say every way, to destroy IPOB. They kept Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS dungeon in order to destroy IPOB. Just listen to Daniel Bowala. Listen to him, who is in the present government.
IPOB backing.
Listen.
That since IPOB and its leaders.
This is concerning the Christian genocide. Look at how they are diverting the attention of people. They are using IPOB as a shield in order to digress the attention of people. Listen.
Of agenda, and it has IPOB backing. That since IPOB and its leaders are followers of Jewish or Judaism religion in the East, while clothing Christian, white clothing Christian religion is, and their churches somewhere in the Southeast, that they classify this IPOB because they look like they are Jewish people, and that is why they are killing them in the Southeast. He said, nowhere like I told you in this report where he will say he admits of the fact that there is any killing in the Southeast and that the killing was perpetrated by the IPOB or Eastern Security Network. This is the only report the senator relied on. Thank you for having me.
How damaging is Senator Ted Cruz's position? He's not only saying it, he's moved it as a movement of law for an act of parliament in the United States.
First of all, Senator Ted Cruz is having a declining popularity in the U.S. Because of some of the extreme positions he has taken in favor of APAC, which the MAGA base are not happy with him. People like Tucker Carlson, Candy Owens, there are quite a number of them who are not comfortable. So in a bid to revive his alien political career, he decided to choose people of like minds to do that. But let me not push far in that regard and focus on the germane issue of substance. Senator Ted Cruz published on his official Twitter page allegation against the government of Nigeria. And if you look at that, you see he said there is a genocide, there's a killing of Christians in Nigeria, to which public officials are either complicit or...
Of course, there is. But this man, Daniel Bowala, who is a special advisor on policy communication to the present Tinubu government, they are all lying through their teeth. Daniel Bowala, they are lying through their teeth.
Or they are participating in it. In other words, he's trying to say that there is a genocide and the genocide is perpetrated by Nigeria government. Now, genocide, if you look at the very concept and definition of genocide, you know that it has to be a state-orchestrated thing. Or even if it is non-state actors, it has to be established. The second thing is talk about the participation of the government of Nigeria. He knows it is false. But let me tell you where the story is coming from.
Or maybe he doesn't know.
Let me tell you. The reason is because almost all of them base that position that they said on this report. This report was written by Inter-Society Civil Liberty and Rule of Law.
They have better option. Don't you listen? The Minister of Finance, Wale Edun, has been flown. He was flown abroad after suffering stroke. And you're expecting this man in order to fix a hospital for you in Nigeria, you are living in denial. Here we want you to face the reality. I am telling you. Face the reality. When the Minister of Education, ministers, governors, their children are studying abroad, not in Nigeria, you want them to fix schools? Come on, let us be reasonable now. It's impossible. They will not do that because they have other options. Imagine that there is implementation of a law that no politician should have another nationality, no Nigerian politician. And if you speak, you must, be, you must seek your medical attention in Nigeria. It becomes a law. Imagine what will happen. Within 1 year, they will fix they will build the modern hospital. They will fix everything. I say, imagine all these things. These are little things that Nigerians should think about and prick your brain. Listen to this man, please. Listen.
Please keep your roads, keep your school. We just want to be safe. And that is the message we are sending to the Senate President. Please save our life and our people. We are not bothered about roads now or schools. There is a renewed resurgence. Just in the last 2 months, Your Excellency, we know where the terrorists are gathering. It's in the public domain. Ordinary Nigerians need to see action. But today they will tell us they are here, tomorrow they are here. Everybody knows within our area. But we will not see any action taking place.
Why don't Nigerians ask themselves, why is it so? Do you know these Fulani terrorists they call bandits? Do you know sometimes they move in numbers, more than 1,000, in motorbikes, motorcycle? Do you know that? Each bike has another person. That is two. Each bike contains two people. And they will be moving on the road. Imagine the noise, the type of noise they will be making. Imagine when 500, 1,000, 1,500 people are moving. Imagine the sound. But the Nigerian government, the Nigerian military don't see them. Don't you reason? And sometimes I look at Nigeria. When I think about Nigeria, sometimes I start even checking myself whether am I okay, even because Nigeria doesn't make sense at all. This is a country where they will catch somebody that is cyberbullying in his house, that they say is cyber stalking, that is insulting a commissioner of police or minister of information. Somebody will be in his house, in his village, lock himself in his room or her room, use his phone, on his phone, put his data, and will be talking some things, maybe criticizing a politician. Before you know it, police will go there. They will track the person, go there, and arrest him. I don't know. Sometimes I'm saying, "Oh, more make sense." Situation of Nigeria is making people you become mad even. Now, it doesn't matter the hole that person is. They have active tracker to track the person using any type of device, and they will go and pick him. But Fulani terrorists that are moving, they will move hundreds of kilometers from Kogi to Kwara, from Benue to Enugu, from Katsina to Bauchi, moving on the road, thousands of them at a time. No, they don't have tracker. They don't see them. The Nigerian police, the Nigerian military, they don't know them. They don't see them. They don't have equipment to detect them. Don't that place need destruction, complete destruction? You know, the way the Nigerian politicians, the caliphate is working, they are doing that. They are in charge. There is nothing you can do. Are you getting what I'm saying? Now, even if we are doing it, so what can you do? That is, they are challenging Nigeria. Well, there is nothing you can do. Sheikh Gumi will go and meet the terrorists. He knows them. He knows where they are. And he come and said the Nigerian government know where these people are. And, even one of the terms of the agreement of these terrorists, I think they say the Nigerian government should not near those whether three local governments. Is one of the terms of the peace agreement. Terrorists. But you see, every inch of Biafra region is militarized, killing our people. What do you call that? Is there any sense in it? It is only agenda. People that has agenda, agenda in motion that is going on. That is the only thing. But Nigerians are not seeing it. It is baffling, mind-boggling. Look at somebody, a senator. He said, we don't need the road from government. We don't need the road. No hospital, nothing. Just save our lives. That is what I need in my district. What type of desperation will make people, somebody to be talking like this? Go and listen.
Keep your schools. We just want to be safe. And that is the message we are sending to the Senate President. Please, save our life and our people. We are not bothered about roads now or schools. There is a renewed resurgence. Just in the last 2 months, Your Excellency, we know where the terrorists are gathering. It's in the public domain. Ordinary Nigerians need to see action. But today they will tell us they are here, tomorrow they are here. Everybody knows within our area. But we will not see any action taking place. That is to say, sir, we need this Senate to tell the armed forces to be reporting progress every week. Thank you very much, the mover, for this motion.
These are, the person is complaining to Senate President Akpabio. He's also a hostage. He goes on the order that is given to him and nothing more. He goes on the order that is given to him. There are people in high places. The caliphate is in charge. They thrive in anarchy. That is the way they are. They thrive in anarchy, in problems, because it is part of them. And Nigeria will have no peace until it destroys. That is the truth. These people, they are solidly in charge in Nigeria. And what these people are doing, let me tell you something. Do you know what this caliphate they are doing? They are internally converting, propagating, brainwashing Black Americans in America that are entering so-called nation of Islam. I am telling you, they are outsmarting us. Oy, Chineke. They are outsmarting us. Do you see some of these Black Americans? They are brainwashing them turning them into Islam, and telling them that their cause, establishing contacts, connection, building cells. What I'm telling you is factual. Even in America, mostly black Americans, they are collecting them on their side. Do you see now Boko Haram now can attack the Nigerian troops? They use now modern technology. They use drones armed with bombs. What are we doing? Chineke kwena ya. Why are we in this mess? In our own side, onye ọ na-eri anụ ibe ya is completely absurd. You see many people, some people, they due to the hatred they have on IPOB or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they don't care. When you look at what is coming out from the mouth of some of our people, you bow. You say, what is you akpato yina woge? You start shivering because of the hatred they have on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They have called on protests. Showores started it, and rightly so. People are responding, yes. But do you know that some Igbo people are mad about it? Do you know that? Do you know that somebody like Joe Ibokwe, he's telling Showore to back off, that this is back off from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu issue. That it is Igbo problem. I think I have it on, let me read it. It's a news. And you are asking, what type of human being are these? Whereas others are, being organized, doing their thing as a people. Many of our own people are just there eating their brother's flesh. Just near Atano, when this primitive, I don't know. We not allow them to see road. I'm telling you, it's completely absurd. It is totally absurd, honestly. Let me see where let me see. Because honestly speaking, yes. I want to read this news about this headline. I don't too much go into the details. I read the news headlines. Privately, I used to read the details, but I don't want to take time reading the details on air. I scan through it sometimes. This was 11th of October news, 2 days ago. Joe Iboko said, run away from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is Southeast problem. Joe Iboko issues warning to Sowore. Do you see primitive hatred? Do you see that? These are the things they will see. They say, Igbos hate themselves. The wickedness is, if all these people like this, even if you maintain calm diplomacy by keeping quiet without vomiting that your character out, it would have been more palatable. But you don't care. You sell yourself. It's very stinking, honestly. A chieftain of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Joe Ibokwe, has issued a warning to activist politician Omoyele Sowore for demanding the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. You see, an Igbo man. These are things they used to in making statements. No Igbo man, they block your brother. It's very sad, honestly. Sometimes when they get our situation, I'm saying no, no. Do you know that sometimes, even if you are mad, you are so, you have a hatred on somebody, just keep quiet. You don't speak it out so that people don't see you are ashamed. People don't look at you with disdain and mock you. You know, it's very sad. So that is a situation. That is a situation. Nigeria is going from bad to worse every blessed day. Nigeria is the only country that tomorrow is worse than today. Today is worse than yesterday. Other countries are improving in one way or the other. But Nigeria situation is absurd, honestly. Now, in view of this, let me just read this another news headline, please. Because sometimes Aganeku, Mazi, one Mazi say Aganeku. You know? Aganeku. We must be talking because we must be giving out the information, striking the mindset of our people. Enugu Governor Peter Mba holds final PDP meeting with cabinet heads ahead of defection to APC. This is where they are heading. It's today's news. APC. All are the same anyway. But you know, APC is a Islamic Brotherhood. Mazi Lion Man, he says so on his program, which I listened. That all these politicians, Igbo politicians, they have been initiated into Muslim Brotherhood. It's a cult in Nigeria. It's true. That is why, you see Soludo, the same thing. You are seeing them as they are with you, but they are a Muslim Brotherhood. It's a cult. I am telling you. It's very worrisome. The Fulani Caliphate is solidly in charge. That is why they are doing everything with impunity. They are invading everywhere, killing people with impunity. Are you getting it? How Tinubu's clemency freed the convicted kidnapper linked to abduction of Ozekome, former deputy governor Wike. But he is freed because they are, on agenda. They are on they work with them. This is today's news. Tinubu's clemency freed the convicted kidnapper linked to abduction of Ozekome. Do you remember when San Ozekome was abducted? They have freed him. A kidnap kingpin, and armed robbery mastermind, Kevin Prosper Onaira, popularly known as Kevin Ibruvwe, is one of the people who regained the freedom after being granted a presidential pardon under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's recent amnesty for prisoners Sarah deporters has learned. When we tell you that all these criminals that are working, that are killing people, kidnapping people in our land, in the South in general, and in Biafra region in particular, they are sponsored. Most of them are sponsored by politicians. That's why when they enter, if they are not killed, when they enter, I said they come out, unless they want to silence them forever. Because this one, there is still job in it to do. That's why they release him. When we tell you, that is why our people should understand how things are working. That in the world of politics, it's not black and white. Things are not clear. What you are seeing might not be real. It might be illusion. That is what we want our people to understand. The insecurity that struck Biafra region is artificially doctored. It is doctored. It is artificially created by the politicians, by Nigerian government. We know that right from time. But for our people to understand that, for us to communicate to our people to understand is a problem. Because for them, you know, when it comes to things like that, everything is black and white. Oh, they say they are ESN and they killed my brother. So he's ESN. Are you kidding me? They say they are fighting for Biafra and they killed, they burned our house. Yes, it's painful. But you think that real ESN that is protecting our land, that IPOB that is fighting to make sure that we come out from the Nigeria suffering we have been, we'll be killing our own people. You believe it? Come on. Come on. You need to think again. So they have freed the former abductor, former kidnapper of Ozekome. They have freed him. In Tinubu freed him. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still there. He is still there. This is Nigeria for you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still there. It's very sad. Very, very sad. Now, let me read another news headline. Bandits take over Yoruba-speaking LGAs in Kogi. Bandits, these are Yoruba terrorists. Fulani terrorists. Taking over Yoruba-speaking local governments in Kogi. Where is the government? This was yesterday's news. It is coming. They are coming. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it one time in his broadcast. He said, they are coming. They are coming. Let us be proactive instead of being reactive. Will our people understand? No. Many of our people are docile. They don't even know. The worst is that they don't even know that they don't care. Who tell you that? Who tell you that? It's a wrong quotation and mantra, please. Now let me read a bit. You say bandits take over Yoruba-speaking LGAs in Kogi. Residents of the area, which cover 7 local government areas of the state's 21 LGAs, live in perpetual fear. Some have deserted their villages to places they consider safe, while those who stayed back do not sleep with their eyes closed. Even when they do, those who are lucky to wake up are confronted by gory sights and tales of bandits' attack. The agrarian people, known for production of the best in many fields, hardly cultivate their farmlands for fear of bandits who attack them regularly. Villages are frequently invaded, while their farmlands, apart from being plundered, are now no-go areas. This is the reason why ESN is there, protecting our farmland. Do you see this Fulani Fulani Caliphate gingered insecurity? It is multidimensional. All are geared towards taking over people's lands, taking over indigenous people's lands, conquest, colonization. Do you remember? Go and study about the colonization of Africa. Let's say Britain, as they are conquering people, They are colonizing them. They are plundering their riches, taking over whatever they can get from their lands. And they continue installing. That is what the Fulani are doing. That is what they are doing. But the issue is this. It is only one set of people that are doing this. The Fulani. Now, they are attacking everybody. They are attacking Yoruba people, attacking Igbos, attacking different other tribes in the Middle Belt. Everybody is crying. The same set of people doing the same thing to everybody. Now, why can't they rally around, come together to resist? That is where there is problem. They program them to hate Igbos. They use ethnicity to scatter their brains. Religion and ethnicity, tribalism. But all of us have common enemies. The natural thing everybody should do is to rally around now, come together and fight back. But no, it's heart-wrenching, honestly speaking. Yeah, sometimes you cannot understand it. They are attacking Yoruba people. Who are the killers? Fulani. They are attacking Igbo people. Who are attacking? Fulani. They are killing people, displacing villages in Plateau. Who are doing this? The same Fulani. Tiny set of people. Now, the right question is, why then can't every of the indigenous people be galvanized in order to fight their common enemy? Is it not the most natural thing to do? It is. But people are not doing it. So that is a problem. Fulani, that is less than 1.5% of the Nigerian population, is on the rampage, has been on the rampage right from time. Everybody came to make expositions. Danjuma came and said they collude. They are committing genocide against Christians in the Middle Belt, against Christians in the South. Nigerians, they are dumb. They are docile. T.B. Kamechi said they are the most docile people he has ever seen in this planet Earth. And that is true. That is true. Look at how, Christian, Daniel Bawala is a Christian by name. Akpabio is a Christian. All these politicians, most of them are Christians. But they say there is no Christian genocide, that Christians are not killed. Don't you see? Is it not absurd? There is something that really we are not understanding. Maybe. I don't know. So, the Fulani bandits, the Fulani terrorists, they call bandits, they are on the rampage. This is the reason why ESN was formed. Because if we continue waiting for Nigerian government to save us, we will be all gone. We will be all completely gone. Are you hearing me? I want you to listen a bit before I open the lines. This is the Sultan of Sokoto. This is his statement, his public statement in the book launch of Irabo. Please, let us listen a bit, just a bit, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على النبي الكريم. I recognize the President, very ably represented by the Minister of Defense, the chief celebrant whom we are all here for, and his very strong, able wife, his best part, I won't say better part, his best part, the two musketeers, two presidents, one head of state, then president, one president for 5 years, one a title holder of Sokoto, and the chairman of this occasion.
Electric vehicles are.
You are shaking your head. I recognize the book reviewer and all serving retired top military, paramilitary officers here, ably led by the Chief of Defense Staff, our Sokoto boy, General Chris Musa. I greet you in the best form of greeting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I don't know how many minutes I'm given because it's not stated, but even when the chairman said we should take only 5 minutes, he did not include me because he cannot give what he doesn't have. And I will take my time because this is a very, very important program in this country and in the military. And I would like to thank all of you who turned up because the attendance here really showed how serious we are in overcoming the insecurity problem in this country by honoring General Rabo's book and being here. I've seen so many service chiefs retired. I've seen IGs. I've seen so many other people that I know honoring the invitation of Lucky. Lucky, you are very lucky that you can bring this crowd to a book launch that is so important to us. For some of us who have been in the military and are still in the military, we know the importance of your book. And when you call me and then send me the letter, I do not hesitate to accept to be part of this program because of its importance. The 5 minutes given to me by the chairman of the occasion, I will add the minutes taken by the two masters of ceremony. After each speaker has spoken, they will take about 5 more minutes to speak. So plus all the minutes Eugenia and Henry took, I will add those minutes to my own. I would like to thank the book reviewer whom we were together just some couple of days back in Sokoto with General Obasanjo at a very important program. And I would like to also try to, I'm not going to say anything about insecurity or the way to end insecurity or whatever it is. No. I want to adopt all what's been said from the beginning of this program, because these are the ways and means of resolving such issues. But what President Jonathan said, I was expecting him to make a very strong comment about how he really dealt with the issue of Boko Haram, which he used both the military and myself and other stakeholders. But maybe he decided not to because a book is coming after that from him on how I dealt with Boko Haram issue. And let me also correct you, like I am happy to hear that the Boko Haram is not really Boko Haram. That's not their name. I'm glad to hear that from somebody who is not me. If I were the one who is saying that, somebody would say yes, because I know them. And that's not their name, because I know that they never claimed Boko is haram.
Listen, he is defending Boko Haram. Listen, publicly. Listen.
If you have listened to some of their audio, which I had privilege of listening to. They said they didn't say Boko is haram because so many of them have also gone to school. And they said you cannot open somebody's brain and remove the education in his head. So he only acquired that knowledge, that education. He's an engineer, he's a doctor, he's whatever it is. What they are saying is that those who have gone to school and are educated are leading bad governments. What they're after is the issue of bad governance because they want to be.
He said that he's telling the dignitaries there, former presidents and generals and the diplomats there in that book launch 10 days ago, that Boko Haram is fighting against bad governance. He's a Sultan, President Sultan of Sokoto. Are you getting it? And the people Nigerians are quiet. I say the Fulani, they are literally in charge. They don't see Nigerians even as anything. Because they are, when you conquer a people, you look at them as your objects because they can't react, they can't do nothing. Where there is nothing. That is why this man come out. He's defending Boko Haram, a dreaded terrorist organization. What they are fighting bad governance. It's not what people think about them. That is it. Please listen again. And people applauded. People applauded him.
So he had only acquired that knowledge, that education. He's an engineer, he's a doctor, he's whatever it is. Somebody who is not me. If I'm the one who is saying that, somebody will say yes because I know them. And that's not their name. Because I know that they never claimed Boko is haram. If you have listened to some of their audio, which I had privilege of listening to, they said they didn't say Boko is haram because so many of them have also gone to school. And they said you cannot open somebody's brain and remove the education in his head. So he had only acquired that knowledge, that education. He's an engineer, he's a doctor, he's whatever it is. What they are saying is that those who have gone to school and are educated are leading bad governments. What they're after is the issue of bad governance because they want to be free, they want to do whatever they feel they should do.
That is defending Boko Haram. So they are fighting bad governments by beheading people, by killing even Christians. For them, good governance, even for him, Sultan of Sokoto, good governance is when a Muslim takes over power. That is it. Do you remember Nasi Rufai? After his tenure, is it last year, he came out and publicly spoke. I think he now saw that he is happy that they work very hard. That in Kanu today, in Kaduna, they now have Muslim ticket. Muslim governor, Muslim vice governor. And in Nigeria, the same thing. Muslim president and Muslim deputy. That is, for them, that is good governance. As long as you're Muslim from their side. That is it. So this is what he's defending. That is what Boko Haram is fighting against bad governance. He said it openly. And people are moping. Nsobode. And the people are asking, where is the source of insecurity in Nigeria? These are the people, the sponsors, the direct commanders. Sheikh Gumi Sheikh Gumi told Nigerians not to vote for any president or a presidential candidate that will come to go and kill the bandits, that they are their warriors. And that's why Tinubu signed and agreed for them or with them that he will not touch them. And he's not touching them. That's why they have taken over some parts of Kwara State. Are you getting it? Do you see it? For him to progress politically, it doesn't matter people are being killed. That is not his problem. Look at even the news that is coming. Tears flow as names of 24 Kwara youths who died volunteering to fight terrorists are released. Nigeria is meant to kill people. Nigeria is a place where people are butchered for nothing. Avoidable death. That's why you see Nigerian politicians, they send their children abroad, at least where they should be, where they will be alive. They will remain alive, at least, number one. Because you have to be alive in order to chase your goal in life. These 24 young men in Kwara, they died defending Kwara North communities from heavily armed terrorists during coordinated attacks in July 2025. The victims, mostly local vigilantes, resisted attackers in Patigi, Shekban, and Lade, leaving vigilantes villages deserted and families mourning intensely. Over 100 people have died, 70 have been kidnapped, and the schools have been closed across Kwara North. Why residents fled? Tinubu is a Yoruba person. Does it prevent this from happening? The people in power is the caliphate. Remember, Nuhu Ribadu is a Fulani, and this is National Security Advisor, NSA. He tells you all you need to know. Fulani in charge. So, providing a president from your tribe doesn't save you in Nigeria. What is Tinubu doing for Kwara people that are Yoruba people? Nothing. Because it is an order given to him to do nothing. After all, Tinubu didn't have blueprints before he came to power. No plan. Because he said if he have any blueprint, that they will not even allow him. So, any person that is going to sit down in that seat in Asorok, you will not have mind of your own. You will just sign off everything. Agree. Be in the Muslim Brotherhood. Sign with England that you maintain the status quo. That you just be there. Just be there to receive order. Finish. And this is what P2B has learned. They have recruited him in the Muslim Brotherhood in order for him to get power. People think that you being in Asorok, you are in charge. You are not in charge. There are people that are running things for you. They'll give you just a fraction of right. Or you do this for you. Just anything you want to do on your own initiative, on your own self. You bring it out and they will consider it. They'll check, okay. And they say, okay, do no problem. Like this petroleum subsidy. Say, okay, let me allow me to do it so that they say, okay, do. But other things, forget it. That's why when these Fulani terrorists are attacking any place, no Nigerian military will go there. Other will come up from above. Even if the military officers, some of them, it is their villages that are being cleared, the Fulani terrorists are burning down their people. Other will come from above. They will not shake body. Danjuma said they collude. We Nigerians understand. The answer is no. You cannot wake a dead body. It's impossible. You cannot wake a dead body. Let me continue listening a bit before I open the lines, because.
And I want to correct, and I'm glad this is carried on TV live. I want to correct this wrong notion that people, non-Muslims, hold about jihad. Jihad is not to kill a non-Muslim by a Muslim. Jihad means to strive And in whatever you do in life, you strive to be the best you can be. You strive to be a good Muslim. You strive to be a good Christian. You strive to be a good farmer or a good engineer. So jihad is not to kill a non-Muslim. That's a wrong notion people have been airing out for decades. And I wrote a foreword on a book.
Try this 8-minute
Written by very high holders across the world, published by the King of Jordan. And I wrote that forward, and I believe that book will be brought back again. It was about 13, 14 years ago. And it talked about the uses and abuses of jihad. Because at the back of the book, I remember very well, because they said one of the most fearsome word a non-Muslim would hear is the word jihad. And it's true, because people have already given it a very negative connotation, but it is not. And so let's live here with that notion that, look, jihad is a strive, it's not to kill a non-Muslim. Because as we know as Muslims, it's in the Holy Quran, you cannot take somebody's life. And that jihad is not to kill a Muslim, is the most important thing. We understand one another and live peacefully in this country. And
living peacefully in this country while their sponsored terrorists are on the rampage. This is how they deceive Nigerians anyway, because they see Nigerians as objects. That's why they are afraid of IPOB, because they know that IPOB understands them very well. That is it. That is the anger they have against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because they know he gets them. You know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continue opening people's eyes on the modus operandi of the Fulani Caliphate. Look at again, even on today's news. No, yesterday's news. Castina holds peace talks with bandits across 5 local council areas amid insecurity. When you check the photo, they are armed to the teeth with assault rifles and rocket-propelled guns. They have. So it is absurd, honestly. They are holding peace talks with these terrorists, whereas somebody that is acting legally, lawfully, they hold him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why? They see us as very weak people that are being weakened by divisions. That is the truth. That we are weakened by divisions because we cannot agree together. That is what they see. But that is the reason why they are scared stiff of IPOB. And that is why they have been trying in every way, in all ramifications, to make sure that they destroy IPOB. That IPOB, they carry out the false flag operations to destroy IPOB in the mindset of our people. They make quick to proscribe IPOB in Nigeria, so that to discourage people from financing IPOB. That is it. Because they know that IPOB understands them. That's why this man, Boala, the strategic policy on communication advisor, that's why he said that is this United States senators trying to put Nigeria in a state of special concern because of Christian genocides in Nigeria, that it is being orchestrated by IPOB. That is what. Listen again. Let me play.
In other words, he's trying to say that there is a genocide and the genocide is perpetrated by Nigeria government. Now, genocide, if you look at the very concept and definition of genocide, you know that it has to be a state orchestrated thing or even if it is non-state actors, it has to be established. The second thing is talk about the participation of the government of Nigeria. He knows it is false, but let me tell you where the story is coming from.
Or maybe he doesn't know.
Let me tell you, the reason is because almost all of them base that position that they said on this report. This report was written by Inter-Society Civil Liberty and Rule of Law. They call them International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law. It is founded in Nigeria and it is somewhere in Onitsha. Most of the references they made were in this report. Now, if you look at this report, which was first published in August, and then they updated it last month, September, you will know that this is a pure case of gender, and it has IPOB backing.
You say it has IPOB backing. That's why America is acting. You know, we must continue. People don't know. Do you see this stone that the builders refuse? It will be the great cornerstone. That is what I want to tell us. We must sit up. We must support this movement. We must finance it. We must continue financing it. Stop telling yourself, oh, no, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come, I will start. You are a fool by being in that position. You're a fool. You don't know what is coming. You see, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, you see, for trying to touch Biafrans, that the Fulani will regret their existence. You think all those things they are just a mere talk? No, the answer is no. The answer is no. Anyway, I will stop here and go into a few minutes break so that when I come back, I will open the lines so that people will start calling in. Please do not go away. I'll be right back. Today, I'm not going to be long. That is the thing. Please don't go away. I'll be right back.
Man, white is white, black is black. Thank you. You're a gift to this country. And the title of the book is quite interesting. Scars and the Boko Haram conundrum. It is interesting because, when I was in office, and one of the major scars on my government, and it would be on my face, and like Bishop Hooker said, no plastic or cosmetic surgeon can remove it. It's the issue of the cheaper girls. It's the scar that I will die with. But later on, people may know a little more details. And that's also to do with the Boko Haram. What do they really want? Of course, our chairman raised the issue when interviewed some of them. And they gave him some perspective. But probably one day, I pray that some of the Boko Haram leaders may be literate enough to document what they have done so that people will really know what they wanted. Because it's like the story of the Nigerian Civil War. If you read one of the books, My Command, I think that's one of the first books that came out from President Obasanjo, because he was there. Then Ojukwu wrote his own, Because I Am Involved. So when those who were involved in something say it, you get a different perspective. If you go through a research, interview a lot of people, yes, you'll get part of the story, but you will never get the full story of the Boko Haram. Because I was there. The Boko Haram started 2009 when I was the vice president, late Yaradua. Of course, I took over 2010 for 5 years, battling with the Boko Haram until I left. I thought that immediately I leave, within a reasonable time, late General Buhari was going to wipe them out. But today, the Boko Haram is still there. So the issue of Boko Haram is a little more complex than sometimes we can conjecture. In 1999, when Obasanjo became a president, we had some issues in the Southwest. But government was able to bring it down because there was a clear focus, there was a clear reason. and government was able to. Then we had issues in the Niger Delta. And when I became the vice president, one of the major things I did was to visit the most dangerous camp.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Alo province of Biafra land, and we are here live and direct. Today is the 30th day of October 2025. Tata Bobo Churi. Our lines are now open. But before I start, let me repeat what I said the other day. You heard the voice of Good Luck Jonathan, because all these things irritates me. He said the issue of Niger Delta militancy rose up in the south, and it was contained very easily. But Boko Haram, no way. Instead, they continue bearing children. Now I ask our people, why is it that when it comes to agitation of any sort, legal, legitimate agitation from the south, they quickly put it down with a collaboration from the politicians, from the southern politicians. But in the north, they use it to play politics. They use it to get what they want. They continue pampering it. Why is it so? Because the southern politicians are very foolish. In short, the southern population are more foolish than anything. I'm telling you. Once they reach okay, they'll carry them, go and they don't worry, they'll quell the whole thing. That's why you see Igbo politicians, they should brush up. They should brush up. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, "Ndị amakwa n'anya arụrụ arụ." Do you see? IPOB is supposed to be what Igbo politicians should be using them on politically. Abịakwa n'ihu eme ya play politics. Abịa n'azụ asị na make una dey do wetin una dey do. Take money, they spot. Don't worry. You see, we go in group. How and they will be getting things, even for us as a people. But no way, man. How they will be used. Go and destroy your own thing. They will go and destroy. But look at the North. Look at the caliphate. Instead, they grew their own thing. Bandits are negotiating with governors in the North, armed to the teeth. Our lines are now open. Telling you, our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. I repeat once again, +61 405 142 547. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, you are the first caller. Please go on.
Mazi Jonathan, good evening to you, Mazi.
Welcome to the program.
Greetings to you, my beloved brothers and sisters. Biafrans, remains our strength. Mazi, thank you for the exposition of evil Fulani's agenda and their ways which they deceive people. Because I could remember there was a particular time they brought one Fulani leader, the ones they call Moab Waiting. Let me say, their church leader, their mosque leader. And they interviewed that man on a public radio. They said, why did you people love killing people in the name of your religion? He said, there is nothing like that. That people, Muslim doesn't kill anybody in the name of religion. That what you are hearing is a propaganda. But we are seeing it every day. We are seeing last week, this one happened in Biafran land here. A brother who is driving a keke na pepe, somehow trying to move from the opposite where these people, they sell at the main road at the same time. They use that their sell point to Mani Shiala. They turn it to prayer ground. So on the front of that their shop, this guy drive keke, and the keke split water to them as they claim that they are praying. Do you know what happened? They stood up and used their dagger and killed this guy. Yes, this thing happened in our land. And the reason why I really want to talk this even, do not listen to all these misleaders who claim that they are not killing anybody. You can see it with their eyes. But what I really want to tell you, listening to my voice, that nobody have right to kill you. Anybody that tried to kill you, kill that person even 100 times. Yes. Yeah, as it is in Nigeria today, it is clear that when people are killing their fellow in Nigeria, if you dare call police, police will make sure that those people go scot-free. So anybody that tried to kill you, make sure that that person did not go. Kill that person. And that is the reason why you shouldn't listen to all these people that mislead people from one place telling you that they are not killing anybody. We are seeing it, and we don't need anyone to tell us. Mazi, before I will go, let me say this. You see Joe Ibokwe, or Joe Evil Man, that last time we saw him with either his wife. He's a very useless man. And let them continue to sell themselves. Anyhow, yes, I'm talking to Igbo people who are supposed to condemn evil, but they are quiet. Let me tell you, if you want Nnamdi Kanu to die, I want to assure you that you yourself, you will die after Nigeria kill Nnamdi Kanu as you wish. But it's not going to happen. You will be the next person to be killed. Or Joseph Carlo cry like a small picking last time because they fell him woefully. Till today, he never repents. Till today, he failed to learn lesson. And we are telling all of them that the thing you think you are doing to indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, you don't even know that you are doing it yourself. All these people that is going from one place, you go from one station, one channel to condemn your race. You are condemning yourself. I'm promising you that after condemning that person, you think it is your enemy, you can never be relevant even in the eyes of your enemy. It's an important promise. So for those of you that how you can kill Nnamdi Kanu, how you can kill a IPOB member, you are killing yourself. I'm telling you the honest truth. Because these enemies can never love you. Instead of it, they will mark you as one of the greatest evil betrayer that killed his brother. At the end, you are going to receive the wages of your evil work. So I'm passing this message to all of you. For all of you, that is, you are, whenever you hear Nnamdi Kanu issue, whenever you hear Biafran issue, you like with business. I'm sorry for you because time will come, you will not go to business. Mazi, thank you so much.
There were Mazi. There were. Our people are, or some of our people taking their primitive animosity to another level, to self-destructive level, honestly. It's very, very sad. You can call, please, and give your view. And in this Christian genocide episode that is ongoing, the Tinubu government indicted itself by admitting both Christians, Muslims are being killed instead of tackling insecurity. Report. Yes. Instead of doing something, no, he have accepted. Tinubu government that both Christians and Muslims are being slaughtered. Can you ask yourself, why is it, we in a country where life has no meaning, somebody can move out just to go out to come back maybe in the next 10 minutes. God, let me go and buy something. Before you know, you have died. If military personnel don't kill him, car will hit him. Many things. And they are spreading the fallen terrorism everywhere. It's reaching everywhere. IPOB will stand firm in order to make sure that we resist. Please, the lines are open. You can call, please. And the call line is WhatsApp and Signal +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. It is high time for us to understand how things work. This individualism will lead us nowhere. Our power is being in a bunch, and that is the platform IPOB has offered us, for us to be in a bunch. Because what is happening, it's not something that you can resist individually, please. It's not something that you can resist individually. Look at the Kwara people, the vigilante that was decimated. These Fulani terrorists, they are on the rampage. They have sophisticated rifles and war equipment. Jonathan, good luck, Jonathan, former president, he said it, confirmed it, that the guns of weapons of all these terrorists are more better than more superior than the military own. During his own time, talk less of now that they have graduated. Look at it. So we must continue in making sure that this struggle will never see rot. That is one thing our people should understand. That we are building institution. We have built an institution. IPOB is an institution. IPOB is an institution. Institutions, live longer than individuals. Individuals can die, but institutions remain. That is it. But we must continue. So, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, we must continue making sure that we remain on the right path. Do not be carried away by sentiments. This struggle is something huge. And we have a brighter future following this struggle, honestly. Otherwise, if we say we stop, there is no other way than to perish. Caller on WhatsApp, please. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Chineke. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Maz, your voice is repeating.
There, well, can you hear me now? Go on, go on. Your voice is okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, go on.
Good evening.
There,
My name is Mazi Hillary. Please, before I'm in the zoo, please, how can I be looking
I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you clearly, please.
So, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, it's better now. It's better.
Yes, I can hear you, Maz. I can hear you. Maz, come to what you say. Yes, I can hear you better. Okay, please. My name is Maz Hillary. I reside in this over here. But Maz, listen security. Maz, please, how can we in Biafra land and be reaching our own support this struggle? You know, can you hear me? Can you hear me, please?
Yes, Mazi, go on, go on. Yeah, yes.
How can we over here in you two can be making our own remit in support of this struggle? You know, before our leader rendition, he stopped this IPOB campaign. So please, how are we going to be doing our own support? Because I need my own family doing their own support. Because these people are out for their game. So we too have to be out for our game. So this is what I'm saying. You know, now we're into a digital age. So, now we're into a digital age. You can send money
Just
already. So, if there is a way
send me message on this platform. Send
I
me
used to
that.
send you message. That's why I will send you message.
Okay.
Then again, please, IPOB is the only hope and the last hope we have, because all these governors around us, these people are criminals. They have swear allegiance to this Fulani Caliphate. You understand? Because a similar, history used to repeat. Similar what happened to Turkey is the same thing that is trying to happen. And these are so much. No problem. I will. After this call, I'm going to send you a message. So, so please, this is where I'm going to drop my own submission. Thank you so much.
There were. Yes, they swear allegiance to them because they see that they are powerful, they are in charge. So, in order for them, for our politicians to also be mindful of us, we need to show that we can protect them, that we are powerful. That's what we are fighting. That is it. And nothing more. The Fulani, they are in charge. I say they are completely in charge in Nigeria. That's why they do their thing. They defend their terrorists without no problem. Are you hearing me? They defend. What can you do? There's no problem. So, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, this is where I'm going to stop. I don't know. Somebody is calling again. Please, let me see. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller,
Hello?
yes, Mazi, go on, please. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Mazi, go on. Caller on WhatsApp.
Please, I don't have much thing to say. I am residing in Lagos, and I've been sending message to you because I want to. How do I also contribute to this struggle?
Send me message. Send me message again, please. I will immediately I finish. I will scroll. There are many.
I have my in your box from me. I have been talking, sending me. In fact, since I have been hearing this thing, I don't know what to do. I want to contribute my.
Send me again, please. Send me now. Send me now. I will check it. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, this is where I'm going to stop. We must continue in this struggle because this is our life. This is our religion. This is our ideology. What is going on? We need to grab this opportunity and escalate it about this Christian genocide, which have been going on for decades. That is the reality. So, I don't know why are even pastors not escalating it even in their churches. It is very, very absurd. So, this is something that has been going on. Nigerian politicians that is being led by the Fulani Caliphate is commanding her servants, that is the Nigerian politicians, of certain origin, of Christians even, to make sure to go out to defend that there is nothing like Christian genocide. They want to downgrade it. And Akpabio said they will send the delegates, senatorial delegates, to America in order to downgrade it. And tarnish IPOB, say it's IPOB that is causing all this, that is killing people. You see that? And you, as a Biafran, you are in your corner, not supporting what you are doing. You must be mad, honestly. Thank you for listening. Biafra remains our religion. Biafra remains who we are. It's our ideology. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.
Biafra ga imara, Biafra ga nebozo gamiri. Biafra Zombie Waboke Anijala Wana Lemo Kamana Lombo Wana Juno Osina Biafra Chukwu Kika Biama Onyagi no Naka Yamerani Emarama Zombie Waboke Anijala
Let's just get right into it. Of course, the stand of IPOB is for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted from Kenya by the Nigeria government on the 19th of June 2021. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was tortured in Kenya for 8 days before he was extraordinarily renditioned from there to Nigeria. And since then, Nigeria government has continued to hold him illegally in the DSS dungeon. This is a crime Nigeria government committed against a British citizen in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, against the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. This is a man who committed no crime. This is a man who committed no crime. Nigeria government went to Kenya, abducted him, brought him into Nigeria, and since then they have kept him in solitary confinement. So Nigeria government goes on breaking their laws over and over and over. This is a very, very lawless country. And at the same time, we are calling for the unconditional release of other Biafrans who have been abducted, who are incarcerated in different dungeons by the Nigeria government. We are saying enough is enough. Nigeria government must stop the dehumanization. The Nigeria government must stop the extrajudicial killing. The Nigeria government must stop this attitude. In Nigeria, it is fashionable for Nigeria government to abduct, to kill, to do whatever they want to do. It is now in vogue for the police to extort from people. It is now a norm for police to harvest organs. In Nigeria, everything has been turned upside down, and we are saying enough is enough. Release Biafrans, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, release other Biafrans who you have abducted. And yesterday, actually, so many people witnessed some sort of change in the way that the international community has been aligned for a couple of years now. And this is as the result of the winning of the United States of American election yesterday by Donald Trump. And yeah, people have been celebrating. I saw somebody yesterday who said to me, you know what? I was in town yesterday buying people alcohol simply because of that win. And I said to myself, wow, okay. This is something. I mean, you guys are really celebrating America's win. Okay. Then how will we celebrate our win? And I want to let you know that what happened in America yesterday did not just occur in a vacuum. It didn't just happen. People worked hard for it. People made sure that that thing happened, that the win happened. It didn't just happen. So it is not something to allude to some spiritual powers that made it happen. No, it is as a result of people's effort. Yes, there is a place for spiritual things and all of that. There is a place for the metaphysical, but not everything is left to the metaphysical. Not everything is left to spirituality. We have to do our part so that the spiritual side, they know that you've done your part, therefore the remaining they can do. But you must do your part. So this morning, as I'm saying this morning, I'm encouraging you this morning, we must wake up and do our part. We must wake up and do our part. And in that spirit, I want to bring this news to you. In that spirit, I want to bring this news to you. This heading here says, INEC chairman faces jail threat as Serap files contempt suit over failure to go after electoral offenders. And this was published on Sahara Reporters on the 27th of October. And it goes on to say the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP,